Welcome to the first episode of the Healthy AF podcast. I'm your host, Zane Griggs. Please allow me to take a few minutes to tell you a little bit about myself and what you can expect to hear from this podcast. I've been a trainer professionally for 25 years and really pursuing my own interest in long-term health for several years before that. I'm 52, hence the name Healthy AF or Healthy After 50 podcast. Now, growing up, I really didn't play a lot of sports. I wasn't much of a jock. That really didn't drive my interest in health. I actually developed an interest in long-term health and longevity in my early 20s. I started lifting a little bit in college and then found that my curiosity led me to, every time I ran into a trainer, I was asking him 20 questions. We didn't really have the internet in the early 90s. So learning meant reading, trial and error, and just talking to people. I realized that everything we've been told about nutrition was wrong. It really didn't work for most people, especially if they're over 40, but it was really just leading us in the wrong direction. In my early 20s, I experimented with a vegetarian diet for a few years. You know how they say you learn a lot more from your mistakes than your successes? Well, I learned a lot from that one. In the early 2000s, working with clients, I found that a low-carb diet was a great strategy for weight loss, and then came to the realization that it's a great long-term lifestyle as well. In 2010, I came across the concept of intermittent fasting and what a great strategy that can be for longevity and weight loss. And I still believe it is for many people. Over the last few years, I've seen tremendous benefit from an animal-based whole food diet. And I found that the biggest enemy of our health to enter our modern food system is processed food, specifically the main ingredients of processed sugar, processed grains, and the highly inflammatory processed seed oils. I'm happy to say that I continue to learn through conversations, reading books and research, and trial and error. I enjoy sharing what I've learned with other people who have a similar interest and that desire to live a long, healthy, productive life. And while many look at 50 as the fourth quarter of their life, I say it's just a second. And when you can walk into the second half of your life after 50 with optimal health, bringing with you the wisdom you've earned from the first half of your life, think of the impact that you can have on your family, on your career, on your passions. You have something that can't be bought. It has to be earned. It has to be developed with knowledge and wisdom put into action. So whether you're 20-something, looking forward, planning on a long, healthy life, or you're 50-something saying, hey, I've got some catching up to do. If this message resonates with you, well, hey, join me. I'll be sharing my own experience as well as bringing on guests to share their knowledge to help you navigate the often confusing subject of optimal health and longevity. So just go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss a new episode when it's released. And enjoy the episodes that are waiting for you right now. And if while you're listening, that friend pops in your head that, you think would benefit from that particular episode, please go right ahead and share it with them. They'll thank you for it later. Now, go put your health to work. And together, we're going to be healthy AF.